Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down after that completion. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
And the point after is good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson.
Catch made down inside the 20. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Ball carrier in space now. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone, looking to throw it from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponent. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
drop back here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
1st and goal, Ohio State.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Texas A&M 0.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The ball with a fair catch here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the pass is complete to the tight end. But the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now.
The offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end, but they weren't fooled at all.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, A&M. It was a foot race, and he won it. Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
On 1st down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now they get set to kick it away. Catch, signal for and take it. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Throws to the tight end. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He pulls in the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Trying to extend the play. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it. Inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks over the running back, but he's got work to do. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. From the pocket delivers over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Powers through. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds, a solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Launching one to the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Oh, the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas A&M 14.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal from 7. And the Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Direct snap to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
So a good W here. Their season is